morning. This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners, and I'm doing this in the morning when the market's open, but I just feel that I needed to do this. I know that some of you are pointing out that you can't log into your trading platform, and I've been there. And you can say, yeah, don't feed me that. No, I'm going to tell you a story in a little bit. But just know, and I'm not trying to minimize your situation. I'm speaking from my heart. Please approach each day as just one day in the markets. And I know you can say, yeah, but things are moving. It's just one day out of like 300 trading days in the year. It will be okay. It will be okay. There will be other opportunities. Learn from my mistakes. Years ago, when we lived in another house, we had an electrical issue with the transformer on the telephone pole way in the back, away from everything. And what would happen, squirrels would get in there and they'd trigger it and we'd lose power. And I'm telling you what, we lost power all the time. And I used to get so mad. And I'll never forget one time I owned, I don't even remember what stock it was, but I lost power. And when it finally came back up, I had lost about $8,000, but I was livid. And I called the power company, and I called AT&T because it was screwing up my internet all the time. They got to the point where finally a supervisor from AT&T came out there, and he was a cowboy. He had a cowboy hat and cowboy boots. He's a big old gangly guy. And he came out there, and he looked at it, and I looked him right in the eye, and I said, I'm going to tell you something. I said, either you fix this effing thing, or I'm going to come out here and shoot it. And he looked at me right in the eyes, and he goes, I believe you would. And I said, yeah. I said, so fix it. Now, learn from my mistakes. I got all amped up. It probably took years off my life. That's stupid. And again, I'm not trying to minimize your situation. I'm empathizing. I know what you're going through. But remember this. Please, each day, it's just one day in the markets. There's going to be other opportunities. You're not missing a whole lot here, okay? We'll have long base breakouts. We had long base breakouts last week. We had long base breakouts a month ago, and 6 months ago, and a year ago, and 6 years ago, and 20 years ago. It'll be all right. You can say, well, I might miss a really big one. There'll be others. There'll be others coming. I guarantee it. So what can you do right now? Is my suggestion is if you're having a problem, get up and walk away. Literally, get up and walk away from the machine. Don't get all twisted. I'm asking you. I'm not telling you. Just get up and go for a walk. Clear your head. Breathe deeply. Just relax. As you know, through the years, I've had grown men call me up crying because they're getting their you-know-what ripped in stocks. It's like, let's pull back. Let's have a plan. Let's think this through. Let's be brutally honest. This isn't life and death. We'll handle it. We'll adjust. We know that things will get fixed. But we're also intelligent enough to know that maybe what I need to do is, if I have to, make some changes. Maybe I need to go with a different internet feed. Maybe I need to go with a different investing platform. Whatever. But you're all very intelligent people. You're very pragmatic. I see it in the post. And the idea that, yeah, I'll fix this. I'll address it. I'll fix it. And it'll be all right. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it helps you. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'll be glad to help. But I was talking to Owen, and he had a really good point too. Owen is very smart. And part of the reason I work with him is he's a technological wizard, but he's also an investor. And that's how I met him, through the IBD meetup. So, we're a good team. Anyway, we were talking, and he brought up a good point too. And I want to share this with you. This is something else that will help you. Have protective stops on your stocks. It's really easy to do, whatever platform you're using. Put in a stop so that, let's suppose you lose internet. Let's suppose you lose power. And believe me, I know what that was like. That was one of the big reasons we moved. I was like, I can't put up with this. I can't stand this. So, and we were kind of in a wooded area, so that was crazy, but I loved where it was. Anyway, so here's the game plan. Put in protective stops. Does it need to be like really close to your price? No, put it a couple of points away, 3 points away. Sorry about that. That was a buddy of mine calling me. Stops. Put in protective stops. It doesn't need to be super close, like, on Tesla. Oh, I'm going to give it a 50-cent stop. Don't do that. But just if something bad does happen, you have a protective stop in. And you can say, well, what could happen? Something bad, okay? I don't know the future. You don't either. None of us do. So why don't we make it easy for ourselves? Put a stop in on all your stocks and just leave it in. And you could change it every day. And so that if something does happen, you're protected. How close should you make it? Don't make it too close. Put it far enough away so that if bad news comes out from someplace and the market drops hard, you're protected. And that keeps you in the game for the long time. It does something really important. It protects your financial capital. But you know what else it does? It protects your emotional capital. And I'm telling you what's up here is crucial to good investing from two perspectives, an intellectual level, but also an emotional level. So what do? We do what we can to keep those things in check. And it works. Anyway, Owen had a great idea. I wanted to pass this on to you. And again, he called it catastrophic stops. And I think that's a pretty good phrase. Just to stop far enough away so that you lose power and you don't know what's going on. And maybe your phone doesn't work if you're using that. Whatever. You're okay. You're covered. And you can raise it up, just adjust it accordingly if the stock makes a big move, and you're set. Anyway, I hope that helps you. Just wanted to share it with you. It will allow you to sleep at night, but more importantly, you'll be in better control of your financial situation. A good trend will pay more than anything else. And folks, you know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? I'm talking about something like this. That's a nice move. And it was a nice move here. And it was a nice move here. Okay? And you know the other glamour, right? For us, here and here and here. Trends. Good entry and trends pay. Put your stop in as it moves up. Just raise your stop a little bit. Don't put it too close, but you're covered. Ride them for what it's worth. Anyway, hope this helps you also. That's my goal, is to speed up the learning curve and just get you there faster. Get you there faster and enjoy the ride. Thank you.